Okay, so we are going to start without wasting much time, and we have Suleiman. I see you. Suleiman, I see you. He said greetings to you, Masekai. Greetings to you. Okay, so make sure you like the video and of course subscribe to the channel. We are here this morning to just quickly go through a post made by YEC Pineapple Haircuts. You know her very, very well. I don't need to introduce her to you. Is somebody that many people know. The Battle of the Saboteurs. So I just titled this Confused Saboteurs versus DOS Criminal. And I want you to understand something, because when you talk about DOS, they say you are preaching hate. It's not about preaching hate, but nothing goes for nothing. The attack and the pretense from the DOS claiming to be what they are not is the reason why people are talking about them. But this video is not actually about DOS, but it's about, their agent that is pretending to be neutral while doing point and buy as we speak. We are going to go through this video of Nneka Chimezie, Pineapple Haircut Woman, Waiimiezi, aka Madam Boogie Boogie. You are going to hear from her. All these things is just like repeating what they have been doing, like their own activities. They are not helping matter. They don't represent anybody. But what they do is to pretend that they are what they are not. Frank Okoye said, as we join, please hit the like button. Very, very important. Very, very, very important. Because this is morning broadcast. I know why I chose to stream now. Because if I have to record this video, it will be like maybe 40, 50 something minutes. I said, okay, let me just stream it live. Then those that may watch it later, those who actually care. So we are going to go through everything, the way it is, without holding back. Now, hear this.
Ekele m ụnụ ọlọlọ Nneka Chimezie na-ekwu, anyị na-ewetakwara ụnụ ọnọdụ Igbo. Onye m jiri bịa n'ụtụtụ maka ike nke uru agụ, maka enwere video mere specifically for me, and usually I like to respond to most of this nonsense and ada akọwa, but enwere ihe ike nke kwuru m chọrọ respond to. Now ike nke achọrọ m ịgwa gị na I am a member of IPOB. In compare with Madam Social is off. Go I want you a member of IPOB, and I'm sure now as a human being you question before you join IPOB, because as around 2016 or something, in the Kega branch of IPOB, one boy my pedigree. Then I grab number na IPOB because number one, I like to promote to imagine them because she there will be trouble. He will attract trouble rather than sympathy. Attract sympathy from people around you and from the world at large. But okuya na than ike and unable propaganda anyhow, and then what you can't question them. So I stayed away from it.
Now, one thing that people have in common is it is always easy for them to say that somebody is doing something, but when you begin to look deeper, you will find out that they themselves are the one doing that in which they are accusing other people that they are doing. One is propaganda. So without propaganda, what is this woman? Like, can you define this woman? I nearly call her Lazuba. Can you define her without adding propaganda? She's a propagandist, and she's aware of that. That's why she keep on talking about, oh, this person is doing this, this person is doing that. What is propaganda about what Mazokan is doing, or what he has done? What is propaganda about it? That even those that are not Igbo today are apologizing to him. Even this morning, I saw a post from a Yoruba platform. They posted a video of Mas Namorikan, and when I went through the comment section, I saw some people saying that I used to think that this man is crazy, that he's out of his mind. But now, he is the prophet. He is the messenger. You can see praises. These are people who used to hate him. This woman said that she's not a fan of Mas Namarokano. Then why going close to Mas Namarokano? Hear me very clear. If you are not a fan of somebody and you are going close to that person, there is one thing that will attract you to go to somebody you don't like, to hold that person. That's nothing more. Like, you don't like me and you want to always be beside me, pretend that you are giving advice to me. That means the advice is advice that you're going to hurt me. Now, let me just take you back. This woman, in her when she started attacking Mas Namarokano, one of the things that she suggested to Mas Namarokano is to let his brothers and sisters to get away from him, stay away, because people, according to her rather, because in the Igbo, na atụkwasị ego ejenene gị n'ụlọ ebe n'ụlọ mkpọrọ ebe nọ, and gị mara amara na ọ bụrụ sọsọ gị abụ onye be anyị nọ na Sokoto, that if you don't take this advice, that a lot of things will happen to you, according to her. One of that is that Mas Namarokano can not get legacy court at prison. Also, if you have got a one-on-one. Now, she's not admitting that she has never for once loved Mas Namarokano. You see it now. So those who criticize her then has been, vindicated. And that is the kind of people never go on Igbo. Igbo. I never go on Igbo. So literally, she don't like Igbo people there. Then to Mwawayogiri is a nuisance. Targeting, looking for people to target and send to judgment, feeding on innocent blood. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Benny, who is here with us, I greet you, my brother. Greetings, Mazaka. You are doing great. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate. That's nice of you, to be honest. Let's continue.
Ikenga, from 2012, you were a member of IPOB, you know, your IPOB till 2023 or 2022. Ndi Igbo matanya mu from 2019. Because onye obla na-ege m ntị, this video ga-adị long, so I implore you to listen to the end. Ana m promote ihe Igbo mgbe inspiration ịrụ ọrụ ịgbatara maka anyị yasara yasa. Then I pop ndị mmadụ tiri uche with Nnamdi Kanu ịgba ọsọ and the rest of oteji egbuchi ndị mmadụ a na-abịa protest agbagbuchi ụmụ mmadụ and the rest of it, and him jumping bell, because I call it jumping bell. Achọrọ m ihe onye ọbụla chọrọ ikwu gbapụ.
The same way no one actually if in a coil. Naturally, the Mas Namarokano jumped bell. She started by telling how military are buying innocent people that are protesting, trigger happy military and police, that they happily pull trigger anytime they see Igbo youth protesting. I said protesting, not rioting. Protesting, not riots. Protesting. They pull trigger. They buy people, in quantum. Buy a lot of people. Then after buying a lot of people, what happened? This woman went further by telling you that despite the buy people, that Mas Namarokano jumped the bell. Why? How did he jump bell? Because he did not allow himself to be buried in his own father's house when his house was invaded by military. When his house was invaded by military. For those of you that are doubting what military can do or have done in Igbo land, first, let me play this short video for you, okay? So that you cannot connect it. Because when we talk about what military and Nigerian government have done and all that, it is not a propaganda. She started by telling the Mas Namarokano not a good propaganda. The same woman has admitted severally, not one, not two, not that military are buying people, but the offense of Mas Namarokano to this woman is for Mas Namarokano not to buy her idea and they ignore that of his lawyers. And that idea comes from a Jofo and Uche Chiokafo. The moment Mas Namarokano begin to dictate she don't have any other choice than to turn against Masamokan to prove a point. You know, Magum why not yapping nonsense. You look at her. Does she look like somebody who is humble to form a family? Not at all. Now, what is the offense of Masamokan? Because Masamokan refused to abide to that idea. She started by blackmailing Masamokan siblings. I am not here to defend Masamokan siblings. Not at all. But the truth of the matter is that you cannot lie against Masamokan. Even now that he's in prison, this woman said that he's enjoying. Link that to what Uchechi Okafor used to say. And the Jofo. That the Masamokan is in a high spirit. How can somebody who is in detention, not Nigerian detention, no, not in Nigeria, in abroad, somebody who is in Greek, for example, somebody who is in what do they even call the prison in Abuja? They call it Kuje prison. Kuje. How can somebody in that place be in a high spirit for crying out loud? You are they are living large. Really? Nigerian prison. Somebody is there living large and enjoying life, non a high spirit. These are people who can. Why they're saying that for you not to bother to visit or to worry about him? Then what is different between them and those that made it possible for them to be where they are? The Don, I see you. Kai, God bless you for your truth always. I appreciate it. Kuje prison, my dear. Kuje prison. Not on a high spirit. The same woman is here because she have done all she could to prove a point. Because what matters to her is that Masamokan should be sent or detained without anybody paying attention or visiting him or even sympathizing, showing kind of caring to him. They started, telling people that the Masamokan is enjoying life more than you that is outside. What do you think that is the intention for them to propagate that kind of thing? At the same time, she's telling you that somebody is carrying out propaganda. What is more propaganda than that? This is morning broadcast, and we don't need to waste more time. That's why I have to hit the point straight ahead without wasting more time. I promise to play to you a video that will remind you the gravity of the presence of military in our land. And don't forget, Masamokan did not jump bell. They invaded his house, and to prove that they were there to buy him, they buy in order to do it, in order to get him. Watch. Now, what you are just watching now is Nigerian military presence in villages, in communities. This one is just one out of thousands. All right, one out of many. When you are following Masamokan, you have Biafran flag, you look like IPOB member, something that's not even verifiable, and it's not even a crime to belong to any organization. Now, the group or anything at all, you claim that they are terrorists. Only in Nigeria, that they see them as terrorist group. Ghana did not. I'm mentioning countries that are very, very close to Nigeria. Cameroon, Niger, Togo. All these African countries, none have recognized IPOB as a terrorist group. Then you go to Europe. The entire European countries, no country have recognized IPOB or Biafra movement as a terrorist group. Then you go to Canada, Caribbeans, Americans, none of them have, described IPOB or proscribed IPOB. No country in Asia, not in the Middle East, even in Arabic world, they have not seen or labeled them a terrorist group. Only in Nigeria. It is highly politically motivated. Is an agenda. Now, somebody who claimed to be bringing you reports, and those who want to make an Igbo, these are the same group of people, bunch of criminals, well-satisfied saboteurs that can go at any length to buy people and claim that they are right, They know what they're doing. The template is very, very clear. Very, very, very clear. You don't need to pretend about it. The question is, why? Why must you look at yourself and say, I am protecting Igbo land, I am for Igbo land yet? Every now and then you keep on bringing stupidity. Look at this video again. You see, as they are pulling the house down, they are setting the next building ablaze. Yet, IPOB before even formation of IPO ESN, do you remember or recall number of people that they died for just mere protest? I did not say riot. That are two different things. Protest and riot is not the same. Protest, you can protest by keeping silent. Sit at home is a protest. That is why the same class of people who fought or who are still fighting sit at home, and I will be the one to tell you, we need to form a political party to contest and do this and do that. But a country that protests is forbidden. How can that country survive? Comfort, I greet you, my sister. Comfort Kiko. Comfort Kiko. Comfort Kiko said, good morning, Biafrans. Greetings, Masakai. Dewo, I greet you. And we have, this is our brother. I greet already. Suleiman said, what pineapple head woman is doing at this point is known as sign of a dying horse. Yeah, you can say that. You could be, you're right. Our own mommy. Wow, I don't know that you guys are available at this time. Maybe we consider broadcasting this time more. So we have Madam Ngosika is in the house. Good morning, Mazika. I greet you, man. You're welcome. And Coach Hughes, our brother, said, good morning, Mazi, from here. Good morning to you. All right, let's continue. Just imagine. You see? Just imagine. Money man is there. Ebonyi Fanyi, I greet you. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Mechanics no blow army. Because I know. Look at this picture. Does he look like a civilian to you? Are you following? They went there with truck and so the question is that what is the offense of the person that warrant pulling the building down? What is the offense? What is the offense of the person? And this is just so many incidents like this. So many. Now, I will tell you the reason why I decided to stream this. I would have just recorded a video about it, just react and go. But there are so many things that comes with this video of this Anofewa emails here. Okay? Both of them are the same. And I'm not here to entertain the fight of the saboteurs. No. Or fight of those who cannot be realistic to themselves.
So I'm not really a fan of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to be honest with you. But
are you hearing that? First and foremost, Mazi Kanu jump there according to her. Bapo Obodo, you don't go back the inciting. On the inciting. Asking neighbor Yoko Mumeno. Oye Kuruku Gano de Bia. As simple. That's all you buy adage. So on the inciting because no one may fit inciting, if it provocative. In a me inciting and provocative. I can oye gane kuku provocative. Gano de Bekuya. It is a normal phenomenon. It's a natural phenomenon. You don't expect praises when insults are being unleashed. You don't expect that. There's no smoke without fire. Who does that? Who does? I mean, is that what you think? Anyway, please kindly hit the like button. That is from Benny Wu. Please, it is very, very important. Even if you're going to watch this video later, please don't forget to like and share. Of course, subscribe. What we do here is to bring it real without hiding anything. That's why we're independent. Okay? Pay attention.
I like me at least I have any creator when they're our youth. So I was thinking, no, here I got what you olu, or young Kigansi, Ndo Kenya, Olu, or a movement. At least I get to protect on my whereby the Kasaraka.
I know how I may not even be older than the number the can. Do you understand? Man, I want to go when I don't care. Nabazon. Ibazu marriage. Ibazu wodigon. Omona. Hey, nah. Immortal of marriage in a gankuzi. I'm not a gankuzi. You need to learn something before you say, okay, I want to teach. But this attack, this pretense, these lies need to be exposed. And that is exactly what we do here. I don't hate her. I don't know her. I don't know this woman. I'm not here to preach for violence. I'm not calling for violence. I'm not saying you should fight or buy her, go after her. No. We don't preach violence here. We don't support any criminality. If you are pretending that you're a Biafran agitator holding flag and you are committing crime, after a massacre will be the one to bear the consequences. Remove your hands from criminality. Some of you think that we support some people and we promote some of things because we believe that is the way to go. That's the peace that we are looking for. You cannot pretend that, oh, this person is bad without any proof, without anything to back it up. That is what they want us to do. So that you are independent media, so therefore you have to, somebody is paying you. Are you okay? Are you okay? Negative. Oliver also, good morning to you. You're welcome. I see you.
Ndị Yoruba nwere OPC ha nwere agbụrụ ịnwụ ndị Yoruba ọgụ ugbu a na-adị ha nwere ịkpọkọta dị youth ama mgbe ha gba na-agba mana ịnwụ ndị Igbo ọgụ ugbu a na in fact the only people nwere ike ịkpọkọta mmadụ IPOB. So I believe that over time they can work on themselves just like where IP bidoro they were worse than where OPC bidoro had the worse than IPOB. Why did IPOB? Rather the government was climbing down on IPOB unarmed. OPC gbaga filling stations ọkụ ha gbara ụlọ their leader their founder Frederick Fashion Hospital Yoko. Have a lot of their leaders up on Imaro. Have a lot of things. But
yeah, sounding like when they said that you married the Yoruba man, I think it's true. For you to know all these things, in a car only made a bendy. Anyway, let's continue. But don't compare people with OPC. They are two different things. OPC is not asking for total freedom to separate themselves from Nigeria. I have never seen any group from Yoruba land that is promoting or in support of total freedom or to liberate Yoruba land from Nigeria. No, I don't believe that OPC is for that. They may pretend, but what happened with the some people who have taught me a lesson that I will not forget it in a hurry. I will not forget it in a hurry. It is too obvious that some of them are politically motivated. They are doing what they're doing just to pretend that they're gonna do something. Oh, no, you can't compare Yoruba people with Igbo. Yorubas have not faced half of what Igbo people have faced. The threats, the torture, the trauma, the issue of blockade is actually, Yoruba's initiative. I'm just telling you, is actually Yoruba's initiative. They are the one that started it, and you cannot just take it away from that. I know some of them may say you are promoting violence or division. No. Can we be realistic? Can we be truthful to ourselves? Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna play this now, but let's continue with this video, or should I just show you this? Because there is something that I want. Okay, let me flash it. Let me see if I'm gonna locate it now and flash it for you to see why I said that 80% or 85% of the problem of Igbo people in Nigeria today. I said 80 or 85. Please, my people, this is my own opinion. My personal opinion. Okay? I'm not saying this because somebody said or I discussed it with anybody. I'm just making my own opinion. I believe many of you that are listening to me or going to watch the video later may have different opinion from what I'm about to say. Anytime, based on, because 30th of May, we just passed through it, right? It has come and gone. When you go through that 30th of May incident, like what happened in 1966 to 70, you will agree with me that 80% of the problem, okay, or what people will pass through because of that genocidal war, the bad side of it comes from Yoruba's initiative. Like they are the one. I don't know about the pogrom, but I know of that of starvation, the blockade. And I know the idea of they are the one that insists they're not going to open doors. The guy called the one that nicknamed Scorpion. If you know about Nigerian Biafran war very well, this name will not be strange to you. A guy that calls Scorpion. Scorpion is a Yoruba guy, a man who is actually they believe that he's very, very one of the toughest in that war. Scorpion. As they call him, I think something like Dekunle. Is a short video that our brother from Anyoma shared. Let me see if I can bring it up now, just for you to see. There's something he said, and Awolowo said the same thing. Said that this is a different thing also. Okay. Okay. Let me now pay close attention. Let me zoom it a little bit. Let me see if you can. Yeah. I think we are. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay. Because this is a live broadcast, I have to be, direct. Now, the video is set. The video is set. You're gonna see it up now. Now, I'm gonna play this. Please pay attention because I'm sharing it from the screen, direct from the platform. Okay. So let us hear this. Sorry, the volume.
People outside Nigeria really are, including people in Britain, at the dangers of mass starvation. This question of food or no food is just cockeyed. It's just a sort of cover plan. This country is independent and we're going to receive it that way. Humanitarian reason.
The man we are seeing now is a Yoruba man called, his name is, people know him as a Scorpion. Oye Nafie. they know him as a scorpion. I'm not deviating from the topic, but there's something I want you to understand about our history. He said here, the white man asked him about this blockade. People are dying. He said that it's just a framed statement. Like, he tried to downplay it. That he would, like, they are trying to use blockade to dodge this war, that we are winning them, you know, that kind of thing. I'm going to take it back a little bit again. In fact, not a little bit. I will take it back from the beginning. Listen again.
Well, I wonder if you know how concerned people outside Nigeria really are, including people in Britain, at the dangers of mass starvation. This question of food or no food is just cockeyed. It's just a sort of cover plan.
It's just cockeyed. Cockeyed. That is just a cover up plan. That the white man said that people outside Nigeria are somehow concerned about this mass starvation.
This country is independent and we're going to receive it that way, humanitarian reasons or not.
That there is a sovereign nation, like they have right to, you know, block anything they want to, whether it's humanitarian for humanitarian reason or not. I'm gonna take it back again. I'm not gonna come back again, please.
Outside Nigeria really are, including people in Britain, at the dangers of mass starvation. This question of food or no food is just cockeyed. It's just a sort of cover plan.
It's just like a sort of cover plan.
This country is independent and we're going to receive it.
This country is what? Independent and we are territorial. Okay? Look at his face. Very deadly and wicked human being. Listen.
But we are certainly not going to end the war.
This is Obafemi Awolowo. Listen. Hold on. The man here, after this, the next person is Obafemi Awolowo. Like we're getting.
This country is independent and we're going to receive it that way, humanitarian reasons or not. But we are certainly not going to end the war on account of people being starved.
We are certainly not going to end the war on account of people being starved. Awolowo saying this. I'm going to take it back again.
This country is independent and we're going to receive it that way, humanitarian reasons or not.
Whether for humanitarian reason or not, that they're not going to open the border. They insisted, Yoruba people. Listen again.
But we are certainly not going to end the war on account of people being starved.
We are certainly not going to end the war on account of people being starved. Even though the videos and everything, they're saying it to the pictures, but you understand? Make a point.
All is fair in war, so we are told, and that is the position. They imply to the
That is the position. Now, I was told by elderly people that this man himself is the reason. First and first, you are hearing about 1966 coup or 1960 coup. I don't know what they. I think 1966 or 64. I don't know. The coup, January coup, they call that. I think 1966. The same 66. I think that's when the war broke out and all that. This man was in prison in Calabar. Okay. Then they released him. And the reason for that coup is to make this man Nigerian president. Indeed, you know, those songs is very, when it comes to that, they begin to sabotage each other. The issue, the suffering that's on today, that even the Northerners are not saying that coup was not Igbo coup. Yorubas are telling that is system that is Igbo coup. Go and check Femi Faneka with their post. I know some Yoruba will say, hey, they don't represent us, but they're your prominent men, and you have not even challenged them. Go to the comments, you hardly see any Yoruba man challenging them, saying that, oh, Femi, what you are saying is wrong. They're muted. One-on-one, they will tell you, no, my brother, it's not true. Don't mind them. Don't mind. No, I mind them because you have not talked to your brothers on what they're claiming. Look at this is one of the number one enemy of Igbo people is Obafemi Awolowo. Number one. You see, the hatred and, should I say, misunderstanding and, you know, issues between Yorubas and Igbos originated from this man. Igbo people gave him every chance, like they love him, they will accept him, just like they did to the one called what is his name? Abiola. Igbo people trooped out, voted for him. You see, they don't talk about how Igbo supported Abiola. They don't talk about how Igbo supported Obasanjo. But each time they remind you that, if you don't vote my choice, so I send it to Lagoon. The problem is that Yorubas and Igbo have never fight war, like one-on-one. They have not. It will remain like this until something will happen, so that we cannot know who is actually who is who. But for now, the reason why they want you to be in Nigeria is because that is the platform they can excel to get hold of you. I'm not calling for war. I just want to remind you, doing this because why is it doing the comparison between Igbo and Yoruba? Oh, OPC, it is. We are not. The issue is not the same. Okay, whatever OPC are doing, they are doing it for their politicians. Is linked up to the government of the day. If Yorubas are being denied, listen. If Yorubas are being denied for being president or anything, they will never support you to become vice. Imagine a situation whereby Yoruba man served as the president of Nigeria under Obasanjo. Then after that, Fulani came in due to death of Yaradua. Mistakenly, Jonathan appeared to become one-time government. And Yorubas protested heavily against Jonathan. Listen to push Jonathan away. Remember, Obasanjo, their son, has served for 8 years. Then after that, what happened again? They pushed Yorubas for them to become president. Even the time of Buhari made a Yoruba man his vice. And that his vice is called Yemi Osibanjo. Then Osibanjo, after Osibanjo served as vice, then Yoruba man now coming to become president, which is of course Tinubu. He now go back to Fulani. You see, these two people, there's no way you cannot. They are just exchanging it. If that kind of thing happened, what you are going through, ignoring your region for how long now? More than 60 years. If it happened to Yoruba people, they will fight for everything for them to become independent. Then why is it our own brothers are not doing the same thing? That is the internal problem that we are talking about. So, Madam Isipong, bringing this kind of narrative is a no-no. It's just because we are ignorant of what is going on. But let's.
Today, on the OPC, there's so many states, and attention at Lagos State. You know, hard guide the Lagos State. It might interest you to know that all time now, when insecurity and hard around the shame. So I believe that IPOB when
if you have the Malaka flanks, you don't understand. It sounds so easy. So easy, but the problem, this security now is not that kind of insecurity that you used to know. Maybe one gang group or random people are doing one. No, this is state sponsored, and even these guys are, they are highly connected internationally. They're connected to other sovereign nations. The insecurity in Nigeria is not. I listen to some of the people, in Nigeria, those that have platforms, and I realize that many of them don't understand the level of the insecurity, the strength, the power behind this security. It's not something that you can push by organizing few groups. No. You are lying to yourself. You're actually lying to yourself. But anyway, let's continue.
You must know when insecurity was ravaging us. Only Wobula question my effort because I could this too much. In your blame, I saw ESN IPOB. Man, I'm several groups never operate there. And when Umoma, and when do to answer the cable, and when Ebobago, and Diamond of a name, and one non government. And now, the whole of this group we are built to destroy IPOB. Chopper imagine Namdi Carlo, MRS to also destroy IPOB. Now, you can get your major judge. This is a question in Nigeria, or because I want none and Igbo. Nke na-eme n'ugwu Awụsa ọwụ ndị IPOB na-eme ọ ndị ESN na-eme ndị a na-ewuchi n'ugwu Awụsa ndị ESN na-egbu ha. I'm sure no one on Ali would kidnap this student. Now, you we can go there as non deal with kidnap. And if nigga, you go ahead of one. The minute kidnapping, Gina, Nigel. What about from Nega Guinea Jelency? Can you only on IPOB, na ESN, couldn't know your report on. No matter how many other part of Nigeria, not the report on it.
Okay.
Now, it's like I'm to connect you, you can't get come Georgie. Can't you see where so much information? So it means one thing. You are there, you have your own group, you have your own killer squad because you were an insider.
That is bad. That is just the fact. That is spot on. We are kind of in the same page on this one, but in us that now Battle of SAB0TURE always sound like that, you know. It is true. He can have his own killer squad, whether it's government sponsored. But they are buying people, you know. That's why, you know, the group that he'll normally come out and defend. I told you that, you know, we have a, you know, scorpion with a spider. You know, we have everywhere. You know, the government of the day. You do this and do that. We know those. This is just, you don't talk like that without having your own killer squad. The same thing, Jovika. Jovika also have his own. He would have his own. Shows they have that. You see, when somebody begin to talk tough, and I say that once an abeguna knows we're more often a Korea, he cannot just come out and begin to, you know, even this one that is talking, she have his own her own group. There's something that's giving her strength to challenge the Nigerian army and still move around and nothing better. Oh, I don't believe it. That you are just you are just talking because your tongue can move in your mouth. There must be something that is backing you up. That give you nobody want to die. So do you actually believe that this woman don't have anything backing her up? No. She will come and tell you Nigerian army. This one is capable of, you know, if she's traveling and she saw maybe, let's say she sees something, maybe Nigerian army somehow punishing somebody or kind of treating the person bad and all that. She can match her break and begin to confront army and get away with it. Really? Nigerian army? Really? I don't believe you don't have something okay? And she understands this. But why is she not using the same tactics that because you hear her than judging Ikenga, which is well deserved, very, very much deserved. But hear that. So I want her to also use the same thing and judge herself though.
And now I'm begging him to talk. Yes, I'm back. I'm saying we're not in Namdekali way. Do we never imagine Namdekalo? Before I get potassium in a freedom fight, you got quite off my name and arrest Quam for him to come out by fire by force. Yeah, Rezo. A militant group, the African Liberation Army, Sigo Konalibu, just to force the Southeast governors and the leaders, Gaga pressurize their government to weapon.
You get why? The truth of the matter is that Masoka areas of the African Liberation Army. Number one. You are criticizing the Ikenga, which is well deserved, but you also committed the same thing Ikenga is committing. You see, it seems to me that people who are in DOS and supporters have problem mentally. Like there must be wire. They don't the brain in there maybe some wire in their brain is not actually connecting. Someone must have tampered in their brain. Anybody that is sensible enough will, like for me now, let's assume that that I am how will I use myself now as an example? Let's assume that now I am now that I talk anyhow. I don't care. I just open my mouth and insult anybody. If you talk, I insult you. I can come here and begin to insult anybody that comes to my mind, governors, presidency, USB, I insult everybody, insult DPM, insult the cabinet members, I insult Ogi, insult everybody. I'm just insulting anyhow, just like I will talk anyhow, no problem. Do you think I have that moral right to come here and say that some Mr. A or B is talking anyhow? Do you think I have that right? Like any sensible person, any sensible individual that is going to watch my video or watch me after knowing what they know about me, and I come out and begin to talk about another person, how the person talk anyhow, behave anyhow, something that is my own trademark. And in the midst of saying that, I'm calling for people to go and get that person arrested and jail the person. Automatically, I'm calling for my own punishment because that's what I do also. Only DOS and their supporters have that kind of senseless manner. You are criticizing somebody. They know that they have that they are a suspect, for example, but they will want to use something that people are actually suspecting them of doing and begin to label it another person and say that the person is committing that crime, of which if you open their bag, you see the same thing they have done, or they are still doing that which they are accusing other people of doing. Now, if that person are to be punished, after punishing that person, what do you think will happen to you? Of course, they will judge you based on the fact they have judged another person, which you are the one that raised a concern about their existence, and you are demanding for them to be put behind bar. So what makes you think that you will be exempted? Or because you remind them to judge the person, because of that you are not exempted? It doesn't work that way. For example, they started saying that Master Monekpa, the first people that criticize PM Samonekpa, both home and abroad, is DOS. But each time you go deeper about their own activities, you cannot write them off later. And at the end of the day, all fingers will be pointing at Mazi Nnamdi, whom they claim they have been fighting from day one for him not to be dragged. As no even no glass, I go kute. O mwata kere ma ife ada baka tapot n'ime afia. Maka o nwere ike okuta nwere ike dana isi nne ya ma ọ daa n'isi nne ya. Oh, IPOB is a criminal. Sam Nnamdi is a criminal. Sam Nnamdi is a criminal. Ndị ekperima, ndị oshi now have an mentor. The same narrative they use against, because both your common enemy, their fourth hand, that begin to learn from you, learning from the best. They are now using the same methodology against it. What they don't remember, what they don't know is that, you see this, biomass does not write you off. Because even if you end up, God forbid, and you ended up destroying Masakan totally, the hands that destroy him will come for you. They don't know. They think that because to them, they are whistleblower now. Oh, that's what they want. Like Ikenga, he's doing all he's doing and thinking that is how to write himself off by calling yourself a criminal. It will make people to begin to see you as an innocent person. You are the one who calling yourself, because you are attacking the platform you belong. You are attacking people, and it's not even as if you are attacking them generally with incredible evidence. Everything you are saying is actually fabricated, and you are using that to justify what I don't know. Listen.
That was the essence of building Simon Ekpa and Biafran Liberation Army.
Can you hear that?
Differentiate here. And I'm like it can improve. A member of ESN. The ESN obodo ha gara mee ihe dey confirmed. I mean iji wee na-ekwu ihe na unu chena news unu sponsor about me ga-eme m lakpuo, because that news about me was sponsored by state actors. Yes, because of the news ihe ndị a media men Ezagum report, in order to suppress that news, ha wee blow nonsense news about me. Oh yeah, we go see some of our evil people, they gullible. They have into the news of and what age be with wine and Kenya and they one you might see for something new. Then we are so
in Ania. The same woman she hosted the program to teach our people that Masakano lives in Kenya with a Y. He's not telling you that the natives now working in Kenya with water as if that is a news to suppress her good work in so you are saying that it's not really you. You are not there, like the video of you analyzing and promoting the Masakano married woman in Kenya and bought house and buy this is not a fake news. I'm gonna take it back because I know that many people may not understand how this woman is selling herself one kobo here. Listen again. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Before then, I have Equim Justice in the house. I greet Chris Gift. I see you and our own brother Kevin. Kevin, I see you. I see all of you on the comment. You guys are welcome. Kevin is here, of course. Chris is here, and we have Franco Koye saying their evil oath. The evil oath token DOS is none affecting them negatively. I don't know about the oath, whether it's working or it's not working, but Oye Bananja Bagonjo. Oye Dinjo or Digonjo, you can't take it away. How can somebody wake up? You know that in this your bag that you are carrying around, then is Simba Nonima Bagia. And you are the one, okay, please, please, you come on, tell everybody here to search to show you their bag. Go and equip be Simba Bagia. What does that mean? You think that after searching on the bag, your own will be ignored? Then we search your bag also. At the end of the day, you may be the first to pay the price. I'm just saying. Negative.
Press so it's what the news a release. You can get them drag you. In my MG when we was not in the corner. You're I want to news no sponsor about me. Because that news about me was sponsored by state actors. Yes. Because of the news, media men and Zagum report. In order to suppress that news, highway bro nonsense news about me. Oh yeah, we go see some of our Igbo people, they gullible. Habaya into the news of and what age be with wine and Kenya and the one you might see for something new. Then we are suppressed, so it's what they
or was somebody, because I wouldn't have known that she was talking to Mas Namadokan, but she mentioned Kenya. They use news that now will be in Kenya. Wait to why who publicized that news? Are you not the one? So if you news I'm not know why and again I surprise you your own good work in you're actually talking to yourself. Because you are the one that gave it to people. You have done your video before you can did his own. You raise an alarm, and when you realize that it's actually affecting you, you are trying to blame who? The same thing that US have been doing for years. They testified against, and this thing started from Ejiofor. Remember when Ejiofor sued PM Samanekpa for committing a crime that he's defending Masamokan of? Just think about it. You are a lawyer. You are defending Masamokan in a court of law. Then you are suing another individual for the so-called offense that you are defending Masamokan from doing. Sense again. Just think about it. I will take it back again though. Because she said it, she tried to hide it and go fast. No. We are going to repeat it so it will not sink in your mind. That now she's blaming people for raising an alarm that matter cannot live again. So you are now realizing that is a propaganda. News now working in Kenya. We don't know why to suppress her good work in Israel. You think we are not going to decode what we did here? We will. Yeah.
So a militant group, the African Liberation Army, Sigo Konalibu, just to force the Southeast governors and the leaders, Gaga pressurize their government to work. That was the essence of building Simon Ekpa and the African Liberation Army. So, differentiate
he built Simon Ekpa in prison. The same prison you and your group said that we're in a prison, I'm going for the no. That we are not going to obey him. Can't go get a prison now. Why find them? Man, they claim that none of our prison will be done the African Liberation Army. Can you see the level of the idiocy? They get again.
And I'm like can improve. Ebe a member of ESN. The ESN obodo ha gara mee ihe dey confirmed. I'm iji wee na-ekwu ihe na unu chena news unu sponsor about me ga-eme m lakpuo. Because that news about me was sponsored by state actors. Yes.
Okay.
Because of the news, ihe ndị a media men Ezagum report. In order to suppress that news.
In order to suppress that news, if you with an Ezag, because of government are to sponsor, and the best way to suppress is by equals now we know why in Kenya, motor mass and all that. Now again, all if people will also look at why I can't open Kenya apart from Madam McCann. Please let me know, maybe I'm wrong, but to the best of my knowledge, she's referring to Mass Namadakan. Listen.
How we blow nonsense news about me. Oh yeah, we go see some of our Igbo people, they gullible. Habaya into the news of and what believe with wine and Kenya and they took one you might see for something new. Then we are suppressed, so it's what the news. Release. You can get them drag you. In my MG, when they was not in the corner. Okay. Report the one sided.
Okay.
You can get it on the bar go to talk or the military. You have never reported it in your position.
So it's okay. Military if to talk. Okay, noted. Na kwe gena gbanelu. Opoko mas na Monicano. Go jabo sa manepa. Military. That's why I played that video. You see them using bulldozers and pulling people's innocent house down. You see how and burning the other building. And when you say that's what they say, no, that this criminals. When they mega see
because I am victims in came over my own report and maga on ground. Why do you make it look as if I'm a report for IPOB? Or is it because I'm clear and all the IPOB name no? Oh yeah, we need to now work with IPOB now. With Madam Social Brana IPOB, yeah, my and the IPOB minute. You can go get over on the IPOB name Madochi ship, where will let it. On and the IPOB name Madochi ship, where will Ijele. Open and the IPOB name Madochi, where will case, and the rest of you now blackmail. But unfortunately, he will any of you. So, Kaja get a boom, number and again. Nam Gaga support Mazen Nam the Kali with my money, in my capacity as only, not as an IPOB member. Just like in Kenya report, in your capacity as only, will you choose in Kitorime? This is what I choose to do. Okay? Now, in a Kuna, by ESL. And when any more.
The issue of you sponsoring yourself about Mazamukan, traveling to Sokoto and all that, Prince Darlington Osoji, in one of his broadcasts, exposed that as a lie by presenting receipt of the payment flight tickets. Maybe cannot bought for you. But you are here claiming that you are the one who funded it and all that. Anyway, I'm just saying because that's what is on social media. Let's continue. And Ngozeka, our sister, he said, why is Pong has not seen anything yet. More is coming to her. Again, he said she is confusing. She's confusing herself. You can tell. Ben you said oath does not work. I don't believe it works. I don't believe that, to be honest with you.
In fact, and when any mother can go about army. And when the neck might get little by some mamma army come to live by Yaquete. And when any mother might get little by some mamma police come to live by Yaquete. So also, and when any mother, in fact, most of
I think you are more sensible than why you can do delay. They're only team Patakan on another level. I'm just saying because I have listened to them, I have watched their videos. You cannot compare the level of their own stupidity. Is out of this world. Please, my people, please like the video. We have only 49 people that have liked the video. Normally, our hope and our prayer is that we should have at least 100 likes before we end the broadcast. So use the opportunity, click on the like button, unless if you are not, maybe you are the enemy of what we do here, which is also okay. But if you are not, please like the video. This morning broadcast, it might be on one channel. That's if you're using phone and you don't see the option to like the video. There's a 3 dots on the top corner of your right hand side. Tap it, it will show you another dialog box that will enable you to like the video. Liking the video is not going to deduct any money from your account. Rather, it's a sign that you appreciate our effort to bring to you this truth and help you to connect one or two things together. Okay, some of you like and remove the like again. I can see that somebody removed the like that he just gave. We now have 51, so we still have at least 49 people to like the video again. Okay, now it's 452. Please like the video. We have at least more than 70 people watching. Okay, more than 70 people watching. It was 8, now it's not 78. Now it's 80 people watching. Now we have 53 people that like the video, meaning that you can do more. Okay, please like the video. Very, very important, because that is a way to let the owner of the platform to understand that we are not here preaching violence, but for education purposes, we are going to connect these dots for you to know who is who. Because some of our people, you see, these people, they know how to present some of these things to look like they are saying the truth or doing the right thing, but they're not doing anything right. This is 1 hour, 60 minutes of the program, and our target is to spend 2 hours. So we have a couple of minutes to go to crown it 1 hour, to making it another 1 hour, to making it 2 hours. But we may not get to that 2 hours. It depends on the time. Let's continue with the program, because I don't want it to exceed. I don't want it to exceed 2 hours. At least now we have spent 1 hour, 7 minutes. Let's continue. Thank you. Thank you for those of you that don't like the video. I really appreciate it.
It's what they choose. So, if they are with this blackmail, emotional blackmail on my person, I'm going to ESN. If one man win about IPOB, when they grown up, and I don't control what they do. How many parents are on an IPOB safe? So for you to wickedly use that narrative, yes, they can arrest me if they like. Come to get prescribe or IPOB. Why at least someone in here push like a prescribe when I fly in men? If I say I'm going to
exactly.
Or can prescribe when I swap Boko Haram, Kediana continue OPC. If we now when I the last 2 months, it can get report to take a prescribe one. Can you know the IPOB can prescribe?
Now remember, everything she's trying to do here is to protect DOS IPOB. DOS, another version of IPOB, right? That is her assignment, that's her job, that's her belief. She started by telling that she hates Master Moroccan, that she's not even a fan, because she knew that Master Moroccan, the way he talk, that he's going to bring problem. Now the king guy is why you I think wish him. I've not watched his own video. Wish him maybe if ask her if she will allow her own son to be member of IPOB. She's now saying that the king don't need to use that, don't need to be that wicked. The same IPOB that you are protecting, you are doing everything in you to distance and reject, and the kind of God forbid that your children will be in the IPOB, but you are defending that IPOB, to the extent of separating the founder of IPOB from the arches that joined the man. Master Meccano is the reason why IPOB have followers, and because of Master Meccano, whom you are not the fan, those that you are not their fan actually understand and respect Master Meccano. The reason why they come together in the first place is because of the man. If they don't think they can separate the man from the movement, what it means is that they have hijacked it, or they are trying to, fake the name of the word IPOB that Master Meccano himself founded. If there's that good that you claim, what stop them from forming another group and give it a different brand name and do that which you consider to be the right thing to do? Not the one IPOB is doing. But the agenda is what you guys normally do. When you love something and hate it, you like my money, but you hate me. That means you're a gold digger. So anybody in his or her own right sense cannot, after watching or listening to you people, and take you serious. If you think that you are more important than Master Moroccan, Abstain from everything that comes from him. Register your own and follow your own. And funny enough, this group used to tell PM the same thing. Stop using Mazda Namdekano. Why are you using Mazda Namdekano? Because of Mazda Namdekano, that's why people are donating to you. They were saying that, thinking that people don't know the stand of PM Samuel Ekpa. Kano tried all he could, he couldn't get it done. They used Meme Kano, they used Alo Ejimako, they used everybody from different time. And you guys campaigned and recruited 5,000 people on social media according to China's Awolu. Yet they couldn't. They are now trying to justify the fact they couldn't get Mazda PM away. They are not saying that, oh, the reason why they couldn't push PM out because he was having the back of Mazda was giving him support. Are you following? That's why they try to. That's why they're saying that Mazda Kano, oh, are you in support of Ekperima? Come out and denounce yourself from Ekperima. They are suspecting that Mazda Kano is his backbone. Listen, Mazda Kano's strength lies on his words. If you don't pronounce this thing, people may not understand, may not know his side, what he wants. But they begin to drag him to that because they want to achieve something. Now, Masakan have not talked, have not said anything. He have not talked anything, have not said anything. Yet they are still hammering on him, pushing him to people that they don't want, they don't want. PM has constantly let the world know that whatever I'm doing has nothing to do with Master. Don't hold him responsible. I am the one doing what I'm doing. You may call me a bad name today, but what about tomorrow? That tomorrow could come in different way. So people are now in that tomorrow. For example, this lady called what's the name of this lady that apologized to PM? No. Achalugo. PM said tomorrow you may have a different thing to say about me. And Achalugo is not saying different thing about Master PM Samuneba. Okay? So Weblo with Mabilin.
What was Skype IPOB? MN ESN. As at what was Skype IPOB, members of IPOB can Babushi having a protest.
So
right. Your report is one-sided. Now, can imagine the Kalu will or imagine the Kala, which is what I'm trying to make people understand the kind of a person imagine the Kalu. Or we have more nature and given an IPOB, we were to Potana. In only would you make it about convince them mad. Okay, right now, that's not how to institutionalize IPOB. Let me tell you why you're Dika. And I'm a mehatat. And when he him after my Nandegranka, she from IPOB put a show on how a terrorist organization. You hardly hear Mazi Chika Edozem Kuku. And I've listened to China Sanworu severally. And the quest to serve our nation and our people. It can get achieved one now. Imagine and the Fulani herdsmen. No more here in Ebusin the man. Why need report to be here? I've seen you defend them, one or was it. In a check when you report to the men and Zagan and damage Nahana against the ESN, what would occur? I know Quadozia. Here, I'm not against Hatching the ESN, Hatchupan the ESN. Manigas you war would occur, render our villages useless, or that can damage to a chore or see top, not ESN. On damage on door see top.
In Anopia, this also, I asked this question. When they were dragging Odumeje from also. Ask Odumeje who is in your house. Yeah. I asked this question. Imagine that you spend your hard-earned money, you build upstairs, and something that stops you from entering that house or that push you away from that location, you, the owner, you are acting as if you don't know the source of your problem. No, you know. You actually understand it. Your own father's house, so you build your own house, and your communities, your compound is being deserted. And some people somehow are claiming that Party A is the one that made it possible. And the people saying that the party A is because they're saying that it's Muslim IPOB. People saying that is Kesh also and their group lying to people. Now, as they're pushing that narrative, the owner of the house is praying and wishing and using Muslim as an example of a good leader, saying that everybody should respect him, that he's a prophet, Dumeje, praying for Muslim and supporting Muslim. Whereas some people are saying that the same Muslim he's responsible of Odumeje's people, Odumeje's villagers not living in that village. So you don't know Odumeje's village than Odumeje. You don't know Odumeje's problem than Odumeje. You don't know who pushed Odumeje out from the house than Odumeje. I don't believe that. Exactly. So now this woman, after her own investigation, according to her, people that actually buy people and do what happened in Osu is Nigerian army. She's saying that, and she's not living in abroad. She's not running away. My candy buy no abroad. Don't show my picture, don't show my face. Listen.
To serve our nation and our people. You can get a cheap one now. Imagine I'm the Fulani herdsmen. No need more here in Ebusin the man. Why need report to be here? I've seen you depend them one or was it. In a check when you report to the men is that and damn is not against the ESN. What would occur? I know what was here. I'm not against that on the ESN. How to ban the ESN? My name is Bodoko, render our villages useless, or that can damage to a trial of see top, not ESN. On damage on the see top. Go on ground. I mean on South Africa. Come a member say no. Nay, report here, then one not in all on Aga. Every name, him and Kuoku. So your own media is joining because Nigerian government now the Nigerian media houses so what they don't report in Henemen and Libo. Hana here report in Henemen and Libo. Why not the media Gahana Ezago Gaga report on him and Ezag? I went there. That young man now about all Yoko, non detention can be 15th of May. She took the other non detention, give it a minute. On your all Yoko, what business Yoko, we are more by first level. He can't get in where people. Now, what we hand down in name, then on a bar and blackmail ESN. And let me shock you. The locals know their one or how one I can't when the ESN grab at that day. None the Fulani, near Wuhewu, Alala. Then you can play this video. You can get my name on here. Man, I also need a report. Now, I'll go. Nande Fulani herdsmen wouldn't matter. And you can get some good.
Some of the villagers are doing riots. They have blocked all the road, both left and the right. The army people is trying to stop them, There is no movement. We are in Obu Junction. We are going back to Aba from Enugu. Don't know what is going on. That is the case, that is the point.
For your information, can be an issue.
And just kill some of the villagers and brought their corpse in the road. And some of the villagers are doing riots. They have blocked all the road, both left and the right.
Now, you can't get now. Yesterday or day before yesterday. Now, Fulani herdsmen, Guru villagers. Then me question if you know how to Fulani herdsmen. Now stop the villagers from protesting. And here and I get ending at this protest. You can't have any statement from the state government. You can't have any statement from anybody. You can't get mad that I cannot report this.
Now hold on, let me understand what she said that and I'm in a block of people from chasing Fulani away. Listen.
And some of the villagers are doing riots. They have blocked all the road, both left and the right. Now
you can't get now. Here I met yesterday or day before yesterday. Now Fulani herdsmen, Guru villagers. Then me question if you know how to Fulani herdsmen.
You are right.
Now stop the villagers from protesting.
Now, ndami suppose if I need no chowa Fulani herdsmen. Now stop the villagers from protesting. Now, you are going to hear her saying that na ntị ọsọ ndị na-egbu mmadụ na paa na ndị egbu mmadụ na ọbụdị ụtụtụ asụ ya na Imo steeti na ọbụdịghị ndị IPOB nọ ndị nọọsụ ama na ekpara Ngozi Orameze o kwuru ihe. The same woman she is the one telling you na ndị amị na stop ndị Igbo destroy their villages, and bind the people from them because Fulani has attacked this village, and the villagers are not actually chasing the Fulani because they don't have what it takes. They are now protesting, and then army people are stopping them from protesting. Now, if anything happened to Ndami now, the same Ike Guru Ago, and of course this woman will tell you that they was in the buying on army. Was in the buying on army. Just understand this. I'm not saying I don't preach for violence, but you cannot beat a child and said, "Don't cry." Government is supposed to do something. When you go to court, you not have anybody speaking for you, no hope. You go to police, no hope. Then military, that one is getting worse. Where will you now have hope? Now, if somebody that acquired their brother and sister begin to revenge, to make sure, even okay, let me because some of them will say that Igbo people are like this. In the north, we have seen videos of northerners protesting. I think in the northeast, protesting that Fulani, the remove Nigerian army from our land, let them go, because nationwide Nigerian army are protecting Fulani, which is very, very sad. And our people that are in the army, how can you differentiate who is who? If the villagers decide to do something for them to protect themselves from these invaders, the same army will be the one to ransack the village, searching and burning house down, mounting pressure on the people. And for them to relax, then again, boom, Fulani will now invade and behead. Then, for you to start fighting Fulani, as a stand-man, you have to make sure that you settle with Nigerian army by making sure they stay away, so that you will not know. In Yoruba land, it was reported that then after we have heard this news, so after searching, after military, collected our catapults, not even the machine gun that Fulanis are using, just to refer Oka media. They will collect even cutlass and leave them vulnerable. Boom. They will not go to the village and begin to buy and ordinary protesting in Enugu. I'm not. This one is not about the villagers are not chasing them to the bush. Fulani they have done the damage. They have invaded this village, buy people, do what they normally do, forcing themselves on women and all that. Now, the question now is, after doing all those things, the villagers are now pushing to protest, to register their grievances. Military of all people are busy now stopping them from protesting. So don't talk. Go back home, because Fulani have not finished the job. You do understand. Even the protest is not a solution. Not at all. Now, somebody who have that kind of military mind will tell you in honesty that the best thing is to actually, your number one enemy is army. You see it now. This is not I'm not saying people should go to attack army. I'm just telling you that under normal circumstance, somebody who is preventing you from protecting yourself or from challenging your problem are actually your number one enemy. Because they cannot join. It's not as if they're saying, "Go, don't take law into your hand. We are here to do it for you." No, they are moping at you, watching you. You are dying like chicken, like flies. Anyway, it's up to you. I'm not saying you should commit any crime or attack anybody. I'm just making it clear. I'm not saying you should go after Nigerian army. I'm not saying you should start buying them. But I'm just telling you how people see it, and that is how every sensible human being will see it. Listen.
And then I get ending at this protest. You can't have any statement from the state government. You can't have any statement from anybody. You can't get mad that I cannot report this. Even if you have so wash in a defend the federal government, no matter the atrocity, you defend them. Then the name exposition on IPOB and ESF.
Now, this is why you and the Kenga is the same, like the same. The same way you are criticizing him of defending federal government at all costs. The same way you are defending China's Aworo, ESN, not ESN, DOS, DSS Nigeria. They are the one you are defending at all costs as well. Now, because the video of Ejima testifying is not a secret. I'm just saying, listen.
Can you go now? I get me room. Oh, now the IPOB.
You're welcome.
He will be jailer. He will be case. He will be any government official. You can go and go again because you were your own killer squad. The exposition you see, I'm still wondering what teaching and what this exposition without being a member and without being on ground and without having boys on ground. Then in the game, I already know state governors in the southeast and federal government. Because the report they may have effect. Most of our governors' family are abroad. So we have much interest. For Alibo, most of our politicians, Alibo will have a platform to get to governments and pack money. So now, I don't know why it is appointed on your black and we can give one advice on and we can have one about continue. I'm already ready. It was for me to come out and report him near reports. I'm a Mihesiano. Okay? So go on a report of what you might be Hesiano. So I can assure you of one IPOB, my people woman, I can assure you of that. Then a woman won't do to go to the Biafran depression. I mean, do to Gen to the Yahoo. And on their blacklist, head they go high and I try himself. Federal government, no time has she could, they can take me out.
Did you hear that? Nandi Nebu gave we and the Nebiabo Ndo Tungos or a bezer. Now, gentle the Yahoo. Now, I found on their blacklist. Joa, the same gentle Yahoo that and BLA that made it clear that they don't know Ngozi, they don't know Ngozi or Abeze, they don't want to work with her. Is now because of why they put a man in a black man. Amazokan is a black man or a propaganda. In the same video, you are actually quoting what you are not sure of. You see, this life, all quite careful, but all these things is just a label. Give a dog a bad name and buy that dog. This attack, okay, bragging that because Nigerian government is talking about him according to him, which there's no news reporting that about. The only news broadcaster or any only platform saying that is Sona Parawa as a means of information. Now, the same people are now, this one is claiming that now ask this woman, what is your problem? What is the problem between you and Indo Tungos of Reze that warrant you being a blacklist? No. You think that gentle yahoos they are looking at for you for what? Like for what? What did you do? Because you need a something else in the book. No. Gentle Yahoo and BLA can never, ever look for this woman. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I'm just telling you the truth. There is no, I don't see any reason. Let alone DPM. DPM for what? Why imagine call they see with the recognition? Or can you give recognition? That's the only business that DPM have with anybody. If you can give recognition, I say, she may like to know your activities. But to waste time on you, but I know why you are saying that, because you actually want everybody wants to be seen as, up there. You are topping the rank. Nobody's after you, madam. Just keep on, exposing yourself. We're actually enjoying that. But the truth of the matter is that you cannot put us in number down.
Never. So I already know. Chineke nna n'aka mana ihe m na-achọ ịgwa gị ka nga na anyị niile bụ ndị Igbo problem adịgoro anyị ọdịgoro anyị ihe m ji wee kwuo sị ka ebe ọ na ESN na-arụ n'ọrụ anyị ga-ahapụ n'onwe anyị vulnerable na the governors na Igbo leaders should come together ka find a lasting solution ọ bụrụzie na a ga-eme adopt ESN otu ndị Yoruba si wee mee adopt OPC ka udocha amara ka a ga-eji ha na-ese anya na-eleru ha anya mana ka enwee ike ịgbapụga mana so many people ma ndị tọọ ha wuo ụmụ ọma because ihe a na-anọ onye anọkọta ya akụlie onye anọkọta ya akụlie enweta onye ma nke bụ nke so ike ngọ ihe m na-ekwu mana ana m ekekwe any day ọ dara the rest assured ọwụdo ndị ESN maka mina ụlọ ndị IPOB I'm not their member ndị na-enye ha ego okay but ana m enye ha nkwado achọrọ m ka a gbazie ihe olu ka ahazie IPOB ka anọdụ under one umbrella anyị achọghị any other movement.
So you understand her mission. So now you see the reason why China Saworu and all of them are clapping for her. Because if you a platform that they will be commanding armed men and receiving official salary without anybody bothering them. So if you talk nonsense, they will come and present one or two things for you. There's a video that I played last time of what is the name of this lady in Canada? Njideka Canada. Njideka Canada, exposed. She leaked an audio of China Saworu telling his group how somebody, what to the audio, something like that, contacted him to go after somebody to take some life and send to Chuko Kabiam and all that. That video, I have played it some time ago. I believe you still remember. Oh, the group, why it's not afford those things. She do see all those things. But what for Chafania, they not contact not allowed Marco. If I Joffo, if I will not cement it, that matter no well if anybody we don't worry. Okay?
Only like he had a make up then can push where all the federal government cannot prescribe ISWAP, cannot prescribe Boko Haram, can even go as far as rehabilitation. You could be rehabilitating Boko Haram, where an army. Nancy her official in here, he commit to a jihad, and don't damn your cake with the southeast, or I can have a bagage of Budayo, so you can get is on your Nanda contractor, like a jihad in even Ali. You might be doing it innocently, but I am not cheap like Ubana, is on your Nande a contract. Which of that here can imagine money to wire. Nyaka came up.
You give me because shut up your mouth. I'm not sure why I create. That's why it got break 1 week. Maybe again, you have got to know okay, I can get one is yeah, this. I got 1 week. Got part of my ever go to the game. I know. The thing is that I am not. I am not going to say. Don't worry about it. Let me just end it here, please. Let me end it here, Madam Megafa. I don't want to go far, but you know what I'm talking. What I'm trying to say. They're all ready to do anything to prove that they are the one in charge, including why in Africa. The target, the agenda now is to build, armed group that government will be in charge. He want to the same old assignment of DOS pretending that they are looking for freedom. This is that this man said here is the idea of these people. Let's come together, institutionalize IPOB as a group that doesn't have any leader. It doesn't have any leader. It wants to capture this one, another one will take over. Because they just want pressure group or political party. Or if you not go Kembe. And that is the idea of Uche Jofo. If I Jofo and Uchechi can Uchechi Okafor. Of course, with all these people. This one have access to many information about the so-called the best people that are more peaceful, more trusted, more reliable, more good, more educated, more exposed, more intelligent than Master American. Okay, for the mindset. I don't blame you because You have to be intelligent for you to recognize one when you see one. Thank you so much, my people. I'm going to end it here. God bless you. And make sure you like the video. Speaking of liking the video, we have only 76 people in 1 hour, 36 minutes. Okay, this is 35 and some seconds. So only 76 and more than how many people have viewed this video? Let me know. Almost 400. But it's not. We don't even have up to 100 like. Get as a view, my people, please. For those of you, my trust, in fact, my hope, okay, the now is 80. 80 people have liked the video. I was expecting that we're going to have 100, but since it's 80, I cannot force people to like the video when they don't want. All right, I bless all of you. May God bless you and reward you. And may this morning be a best day of your life. You shall go and come back. Nothing will happen to you. Okay, we are going to come back later in the day. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much, my people, and see you again. Okay, my brother wants to speak. So please don't get anywhere. Don't get anywhere. Those of you that are checking out already, come back. Do not get anywhere. Frank, okay, please, my brother, next time you let me know on time, so that people, I will not announce that I'm ending it, so that people will not go. Because what you are, because you know you now, what you're about to say or what you are saying, people are learning a lot. All of you that are joining us here in the studio, Biafrans and everybody are actually picking points, learning from you guys, not only from me. So let's hear from Frank Okoye. He's going to join us anytime from now. And I have dropped the link for those of you that want to make a comment. This is morning, so I don't think, I was saying that nobody wants to talk. That's why I have to. Okay, Ocean Master is in the house. Let's continue. You're welcome. And there we go. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Okay. Mazika and Dewu.
And there we go. Good morning.
I greet you according by your time zone, my brother.
And there we go.
This one, wonderful program. Oh, it just sweet me die. And I know that the friends are enjoying it.
I hope so. I hope so.
No, it is.
Hey, network. Let's wait for him to come back. We are not going anywhere. Please just be with us. Don't get anywhere, because you never can tell. Okay, we can grab something positive from him. So it's very important. And there we are. Welcome back.
Yeah, Dewu. Sorry about that. Or just my hand push you this and out. So. As like I said that Amana Biafrans are enjoying it because now
I hope so.
Chineke nwere ka o si eme ife, you know, mana like I normally said that na ha na-egwu a na-ekpuchi eziokwu, no matter the depth ha na-egwu eziokwu isikwa the other side na-agbalitela onwe ya elu. You can never bury the truth. That is what it is. And evil and lies, propagandas and deceits can never last.
That's all.
Never. You know, like people, like we normally say it, it takes 1,000 lies to debunk another lie. So the woman that called herself Lolo Neka, why
is it because of?
Yes, first of all, why she's talking, she said at the first instant, Nia like Ramazan and the Kano. That was our word, and I quote. So, I wouldn't like it on mother. Like it if only our name. Why are you going there? If you know that the kitchen is so hot for you, why getting yourself involved? You said you don't like this. Maybe not maybe check on maybe check. Then why are you getting yourself involved? Why don't you stay on your lane? Why don't you organize your own organization? Why don't you form your own organization to encounter what you drama? At least expose him in a very reasonable way so that can the mother for that na what do? You did not do that. You did not form your own organization. Rather, you choose to meander into that organization with evil intention. Allies yourself with the people that are committing evils and atrocities to blackmail the genuineness of a man being honest, being prudent on what he's doing, and a righteous man, as in Nandekano. If from now even work God.
Oh, God, my brother.
Now, I really thank God on what is going on. You see how it is, why she is trying to defend herself from how Ikenguru go talk to her. She is now exposing more in between herself and Ikenga. So now you know that Ikenga is an insider. That Ikenga have that Chibuze Guato man Yasimbise Amona Newi. That now came an own way a squad called Killer Squad destroying Anibu. Wow. Ketake Maria, right? Ketake Marat name when the Nalwa or Joe Anibu. But let me ask this because I can see that you have a new program on this one on this woman, Lolo Neka. Have you seen how people are running helter skelter, crying at all, blocking Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway because of the killing committed by Fulani terrorist headmen against the indigenous people of Ogu in Enugu State? Chimezie, Yoruba. Have you seen that? Have you talked about that? Lolo Chimezie, are you blind on what is going on in Imo State, where people have been taken? Is that Futu or Imsu? And there's a video making around how they have surrendered some part of Imo State, Fulani terrorist herdsmen. Have you seen anything about that? And they're saying it in the open. They are not hiding. They are not hiding. Last time we saw on the video where they are, trying to, where they are trying to kind of have some issue with a man who is asking them why they're blocking road with their cow. Chimezie, or whatever you call yourself. You know exactly what you're doing. You want to, you are not that you want, you are doing everything humanly possible to your own little brain that you're gonna damage Mazin Nandekano, you're gonna damage the indigenous people of Biafra, genuine Biafra, and now you are talking about the army that Dr. Ngozo raised an army. Lolo Chimezie, nobody raised an army. Biafrans raised an army to defend themselves, since the so-called federal government are aiding and abetting, helping the terrorists from Futajalon to buy our people in order to take our land. We are not going to fool our hands for them to come out and take our land and kill all of us, including you, because those you are working for, they will never protect you when that time comes. When Fulani hates men, when the terrorists come, they are coming for everybody. Chimezie Neka, you say that the governors, that Mazinan Dekan is insulting the governors, or I forgot how you put it. What the people that you call governors, what are they really doing? Neka Chimezie, are you not watching what is going on in Anambra today? Anambra State, Anambra State. What Soludo is doing there with Fulani headsmen? How the Anambarians are being eyed on daily basis from those that are recruited by the so-called governor of the state, Soludo. Are you not seeing where people are crying, what they are doing? Are you not watching how they are using our code to match people's legs, people's ankles, people's knees? Are you not watching how they are hitting people on their skulls? Are you not watching how they are taking people away, destroying their businesses? These people did not do anything. Just in their own. Some are in their shops. They will come there. Are you not seeing what the people that Ikenga are defending? Buying people on daybreak, just like the one that happened in Ukuru, where a young man married with, I think, about a child or two. This group that Ikenguru, Jesus, this group that Chibuze Guato, one Nasi Mbise, is working for, buy that gentleman and render this.
Introduction.
And make the wife do a widow.
One year in peace.
Yes. They migrated. You know, these people are very good, but we have to say where it is. You see it. So you are not seeing those things, and you are not talking about it. Lolo Neka, what is happening in your own Imo state? In Olo, today, you are not seeing it to talk about it. And you are talking about Ndibu, Ziago. You are not seeing what you said, that you are calling the armies out. Are you not seeing, at least all the when Kigus here, Mazikai, where they are burning houses, where they are doing a lot of, where they are causing a lot of havoc? You are not seeing that. Okay, this is part of it. This is what is happening in Biafra land. You don't see this going on in the north, where they are kidnapping people from schools, taking them in hundreds. You don't see it where in the north, where they are taking everything, all the mineral resources. The terrorists are taking it, going to barracks, taking control of barracks, taking the arms and ammunitions there, buying Nigerian soldiers, even the generals in the war front, serving generals. But in Igbo land, in Biafra land, where it's very calm, people are going about their normal, genuine businesses without looking for any trouble or provoking anything. They are sending armies, Python dance, crocodile smile, operation, this and that, crushing them. You see what they are doing there. You cannot talk that because you know whom you are working for. And you come to pretend that they are looking for you. Who is looking for you? You have been working free and doing all the nonsense and shenanigans you're doing. Did anybody interrupt you? Did anybody stop to you? Did anybody ask questions? People allow you to do it because people knows the truth. No matter how you try to do it, you can't brainwash people. Let me tell you, if you have sensed that the problem you cause for yourself, that the group, your rival groups like Ikenga, what am I talking? Chibuze Guato, Jovika, the what do you call them? The one in Ikechosu. If you know that those you arrive, them, they have been falling out with you and they're looking for you, or maybe you are having some beef with them. Say it the way it is. Don't come out to cry foul to make it as if anybody is against you. No person, no individual is against you, apart from the people that your rivals, your colleagues. So don't make it in case if anything happens to you tomorrow, you're trying to label innocent people. No. We are smarter than that. We know the game all of you are playing. Maybe you have fallout on some agreements in between you and them. So you cannot deceive us. Look at how you talk about the Yorubas, the OPC. You try to compare them with the Biafran people. Are you okay? The OPC, what do they stand for and what do we stand for? And you are not ashamed of yourself talking all this trash. Like Mazika I said here, on the prescription that Nigerian state give indigenous people of Biafra, including you yourself, that some of you are clamoring, applauding indirectly. Some of you are doing it direct. In the Western world, in all the countries of the world, about 200 and something countries we have in the world, tell me any country that have called indigenous people of Biafra terrorists. Tell me any country that is fighting or looking for indigenous people of Biafra to arrest because of terrorism. In the whole countries of the world, you found the indigenous people of Biafra. Now we have a lot of offices in many parts of the world, including Washington, D.C., where the federal embassy is, the embassy of Biafra is, and the one both in Spain, both in Japan, both in South Korea, both in Europe, in Netherlands, both everywhere, including UK, Belgium, in Italy, everywhere you think about. And those offices are being paid with the name of Biafra House.
Exactly.
And the countries, they allow it, welcome it. And not only that they welcome it, they are accepting the identity card of a Biafran nation or Biafra country as means of identification of its citizens or citizenry. What do you have to say about that? Neka Tumezie. And you are fighting against your own liberation, thinking that you are doing Biafrans. Possibly because you give birth anyhow. You believing that that is your safe heaven. It will happen. Go check those people that are in the same shoe with you. Truly, I'm just being honest here. Yes, there are some good Yoruba people. There are some few number of them that are very good without being biased. But we know how the Yorubas behave. Both their elites, in terms of things that concerns anything that links with the Igbos. Think about it. Maybe they have hold you. That is why you are doing everything humanly possible to appease them. Nneka Chimezie. You see, just like Mazika, I said, nobody's after you. But one thing is certain. Every evil that man commits have its way of turning back to him or her. Nneka Chimezie, on this very particular program, I know that you will watch it later. Or if you are not watching now, the man you're asking to rotten in Sokoto, Mazen Nandekan, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the same people that you give birth to their children, the Yorubas, today they are praising him, calling him the prophet of all time. Their eyes have now opened. They have seen it. This is Mazen Nandekan who called the Yorubas, I think around 2015, thereabout, and tell them what is about to befall the Yoruba nation as well. As at that time, people laughed and mocked him. It was only Sunday who understood what is there, and some few Yorubas. The then chief of Afenif, if I'm not mistaken, is that Benga, the one that died, the short man that died, a very honest man.
By Adebanjo, right?
Yeah, both Padebanjo and the other one, the one that died before Padebanjo, the short man. I don't know if it's Benga is his name. I'm not remembering. Very honest Yoruba man, very fearless man. He speaks about Biafrans and about the Yoruba. He was among the first people that stood with Mazen Nandekan unequivocally until his own death. You can imagine Mazen Nandekan tell them what have engulfed in their forest and what is coming. Today, the Yorubas, they have seen it. Because they don't know where to start the way it is. Their land, the place that you think is your safe haven, because of mana nwanyị ọbụla gbasara ụkwụ anyhow ebe o ribido ya ebe a ka ọ ya egwu izi. Because of it, you think you are in safe haven. Then look at it. Look at the Yoruba land today. Kwara is gone completely. You can't talk about it. Undo now is about to, if it's not completely gone. Ogun State, where the former president is, where Bankole, the former Speaker of House of Representatives is, they are all gone. We're generals. I think Abu Salam. Yes, I think Abu Salam Abubakar is from Niger State. This Shenikon is from Ogun.
I don't know where that one come from.
Okay, maybe, but I think it's from Ogun. Then this guy, Ekiti State, as well, they are crying. You can imagine. You just imagine that. All of us knows what is happening today. We are not talking about prophecies that is going on. We are talking about what we are seeing today with our eyes. That thing have not taught you a very big lesson that you need to be honest to yourself. Because they will say that one thing is very sure. We are already. So, Nneka Chimezie, it is better now, since you went on a holiday, as you said, you would have do yourself a big service by remaining on that holiday. But at this time, again, I agree again, and dog and I get hot because you know how it is. You will again. You will be getting it hot. And let me tell you, no matter what you do, you and your code, God of the host, the Lord of universe, is on the side of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The God of the land is with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They are protecting him wherever he is. And as it will be in no distant time, whether the devil like it or not, whether the enemies or the strongholds like it or not, the shackles, the chains will be broken. The captive
Master
will be free. Thank you, Mazika. I thank you very much for this wonderful program. I do think maybe because of time or because of how people, maybe because you ended it without, you try to end it without within this. I think a lot of people would have liked to talk on this very program, though you say that you don't want it to exceed 1 hour. But however, God bless you.
We know how long now? This is 2 hours plus.
Yes.
So what will happen, because this is I'm just saying that, not that I did not prepare to receive calls, because I felt like in the morning time people would like to go to work and all that. So I don't know. So maybe next time maybe tomorrow we'll try the program again this hour and see how we can go on that. There's no problem. So, like this assistant that just joined us now, Margaret. I don't know that she'll be here. Even you, I don't know that you'll be free to watch us live. So, but I'm happy to have all of you. Thank you so much, Ocean Master, like I always say, because you are one in a million. Amen. I don't need to tell you.
One more Ogwan Emeka Unu this media I keep on saying this. You don't know what God is using you to do. Even the battle you are going about it, because we know that there are many stones. I not many because the Queen's father like Ezioku. Manunu gana. Yeah, so if kanko and continue because in this program, just like you say, because it you like see this thing that you would like to close it. People may condition their mind that you will just close it. I think that is what happens. So I would know if in a few minutes, or would know 1 minute to 2 minutes, the matter about because this type of program on from some of the programs. You got to go. Thank you very much.
I know. So by the way, I can assign enough for you, but they learn every day.
Yes, even though go
sorry?
ahead. No, even though Nune to him and I'm well of work by any logical go at the age of 100 and we go see all the sitting neck and I want an asar na onye ọ na-adapụzị n'ọchị ebe ọ ka nwata na-asa n'afọ at the age of 100 and kedụzi mgbe ọ ga-etozi wee mee ihe na yes
because you can't beat God though.
Exactly
900 years just 2 seconds now anything can happen.
Bible said that in 1,000 years in our on our own counting is just like a day in the sight of God. And them na Chineke ya ma mara ya biko nyam nyena good no 1,000 years aka mmari be mu na aje na ruis.
You say, and you too, my regards to your family.
Yes, and you and your wonderful family. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Why? What's the church? I have noticed. Okay, maybe next time I'll ask you this because I was talking to Mommy Stella. Was it yesterday? Each time I noticed that she always say ciao. I think that is Italian language. Anyway, I would like to hear that. I wanted to know what it means in Italy next time. Thank you so much and God bless you. Margaret says, Kai, how is your little baby? I am off today and tomorrow. She's doing fine. Thank you for asking my sister. I really appreciate. Oshomas is back. Okay, I know you want to answer me now. Okay, have the mic, please. Let me know because.
Okay, ciao, my brother. Yeah, ciao. Ciao is just a form of bye or bye. In a very pleasant way. Okay. So yeah, that is what it means. Ciao or ciao. you know.
There's one sports analyst called Fabrizio Romano.
Okay, Fabrizio Romano, yeah.
He always says ciao, something like that. I was like, each time he said that, I would be like, what does that mean?
Yeah,
But,
it means different things as well. So you can say something like, now I tell you ciao ciao or ciao means bye, you know. Then it can mean greetings as well. As somebody is passing by, you say, why do you ciao? Hey, come start ciao, you know, you understand? So it means, but all in all.
This one, he will be talking and talking after. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. No, this
Yeah.
say bye bye. He says thank you so much, ciao.
Yeah.
This time I hear that, I will be like, maybe he's working in poultry farm or something like that.
No. Just a way of telling you bye, or in a very pleasant way. Sometimes
see you, something like that.
Yeah, sometimes may not say it, but he will give you sign with hand. You understand?
Yeah, you always do the hand like that, ciao.
Yeah, so that is part of it.
So it means bye.
Yeah, it means bye. You know, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm going.
Thank you. All right, take care. See you later in the day.
It's